When you have an opportunity to educate or inspire on stage, in person, how present are you in that room? Welcome to the David Goad Show. Today, we're talking about trust, how to build trust when you're speaking in person. And I was just coaching an executive client this morning, and she's about to go out this spring. It's the conference season, and she's booked for a few breakout sessions, a keynote, and even sitting on a panel with a moderator. And it got down to talking about building trust with the audience. Even though in many of these scenarios, there's an expectation you're going to get some slides and some pre-written and pre-rehearsed content, and then questions at the end. What I was suggesting to her was, as soon as possible, acknowledge the audience in front of you. Call them by name, check in with them, gain some agreement on the problem before you launch into talking about the solution. Because the more you do that, the more it feels like you're truly present in a conversation, not doing a presentation. And that's really the essence of my advice today. When you have a presentation like this in person on stage, don't run through it, be in it. What do I mean by that? Well, first, you can't speed through your content. The faster you go, the more the audience feels like you're a freight train running away from them, and you don't really want them to interrupt you and ask any questions. When in reality, you all know, the sooner you take a question from the audience, the more questions you'll get, the more conversational it becomes, the more interesting it is, and the more the audience becomes a part of the experience rather than passive receivers of content that you are running through. So the first thing is, don't go too fast. And the other is, make sure you pause occasionally, even for little off-script moments, a joke, an acknowledgement, but really take a pause, especially after asking a rhetorical question. And just look at the audience, look at a person in the audience, and give them a moment to react. Right? In their own mind, answer that rhetorical question that you've asked. Because without any pauses, and you're going way too fast, again, the audience feels like they're watching something and they're not part of something. And then finally, when you acknowledge the audience as you go, not at the end, not wait for Q&A at the end, get them involved right away. They truly feel like you respect them and you care that they receive what it is you're trying to teach them or inspire them about. So that's the advice today on the David Goad Show. You've got that presentation on stage coming up. Yes, rehearse, write it out, practice. But when you get to that room, be in that space and make sure that the audience is included in what you're doing. Don't run through it. Be in it. That's the way to build trust. And that's what we're talking about a lot this year on the David Goad Show. So if you have any questions about public speaking and about earning trust, whether it's in an online presentation or on stage, drop your questions in the comment below. I really love answering them for you and look forward to doing another show just for you. Have a great day.